Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be taking a look at Season 11, Episode 14's promo trailer, The Rotten. So, spoiler warning if you guys haven't seen Episode 13 yet. And just a reminder for those that are new to the channel to please consider subscribing. We cover Walking Dead content weekly here. So, yeah, it's a good place to come check out. And, yeah, let's go ahead. Let's jump in. Don't forget to like the video just to help push it out there. That's the way you guys can help me for free. So, yeah, let's jump right in.
This place works because everyone plays their part. If you can't or won't, that's when the system breaks down.
All right, so a couple things, like obviously Toby's throwing a bunch of people off the roof, as we've seen in the last episode, and that's kind of like probably the aftermath. That's probably how the episode's going to start out, just showing off, like reminding us some of the stuff that happened. I'd like to point out, like in this particular point of the trailer, Daryl's not wearing his Commonwealth gear, and it's like at another point we do see him wearing it, so it's kind of like I'm curious to see the second. But this is,
that's when the system.
so my guess is this is kind of like the meeting that they're having where they might be going to have the military presence at Hilltop that we seen in episode 1, because we're right around that 3-month mark, I think it was. So like we're getting really close to the point, and I think it's kind of like setting up as Lance is setting up a scenario where the other communities are going rogue and attacking Commonwealth soldiers, so they're gonna have to retaliate, and maybe that's like his way of trying to get control of them, like forcefully.
If you can't or won't, that's when the system breaks down.
We got Maggie and Aaron.
You can't let that happen.
Yeah, it looks like they're approaching the Hilltop, which is, I mean, that looks like the Hilltop to me. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's the Hilltop. I mean, this hill looks a lot like where they fought Negan at the end of the Savior. We got Daryl and Rosita here. Not sure who these two soldiers are. I don't see Mercer out here in this, but Mercer is in the trailer. Let's back it up a little bit.
The system breaks down, and we can't let that happen.
Yep, there's them.
We find our guns or we burn this place to the ground.
Okay, so right here, Toby's probably giving them, like, we go in, we go through every room, we kill anyone, and yeah, if they don't have our guns, they don't give it to them. That's probably them sweeping through the rooms right now. What is really cool is Lydia and Negan are going to get reintroduced back together, so, like, that's going to be a really good moment for them. You can see Lydia's got a gun, he's got a gun. These guys, too, have a gun.
We find our guns or we burn this place to the ground.
And weirdly enough, I don't know where this fits into everything, but Carol's got a gun too. What is Carol doing? Because last we know she was working with Lance, so what is Carol doing? Is this anything to do with this place? Is she some reason with, or is, I mean, does Lance make another team to go take care of this issue to not let Pamela know?
To get these people out of here.
And, oh, actually with this scene, so to me, this looks like it's a Walker Guts trick with using the armor, because we get the vantage point. I think one of our group put on the Commonwealth soldier group gear and put blood all over it, so that way they can do the Walker blood trick and walk through some walkers. Not sure what the, actually, that building, hold on, maybe I'm wrong, maybe that's not the Hilltop. That looks like the same building. That might be a lot of walkers. Maybe I'm wrong about the Hilltop. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is somewhere else. That might be a lot of walkers. That looks like the same building that's like roughly right there.
To the ground.
We have to get these people out of here.
Could be. Not sure. Still would like for it to be the Hilltop. Now, notice that Daryl is not in his gear here when we saw him there a minute ago. Maybe he took it off to go fight the walkers inside this building. If it's not the Hilltop. Also, Rosita doesn't have her armor on. This is the gun that the dude shot the leader of that other group with, Toby shot with. Looks a lot like Rick because the boots and stuff. It's not Rick. I wish it was. It's not. I wish it was.
That's a fight you ain't gonna win.
So, and then there's Mercer saying that's a fight you ain't gonna win. He's obviously covered in blood. I don't know, like, maybe this is when they're getting informed about that they're going to go talk to the Hilltop, and maybe he's like, oh, maybe Daryl's like, oh, we got to try to like mitigate it, bring it down a little bit. Maybe Mercer's like, that's not going to happen, you know. Who knows? I don't have a synopsis to kind of pull from. Maybe I'll get one later this week and we can touch on the trailer again. But it definitely looks like things are getting set up for these last 3 episodes of the part to go pretty nuts. We're gonna be like, yeah, I don't know. It's setting up. To be honest, I think the major death of this part's gonna be Aaron. That's what my guess is. Like, I don't know. So things ain't lining up very good with him. So I don't. I don't know. Maybe he gets Dwight's death from the comics. I don't know. He's the one that, like, between him and Eugene, they have a lot of dirt on Lance now, and I don't know if it matters for anything in the grand scheme of things in the Commonwealth, but definitely worth noting. But I think they're setting up some crazy stuff. But yeah, that's all I got for this. Let me know if you guys have any other predictions I didn't say based off the trailer or anything you've heard. And yeah, let me know down in the comments. Just a reminder to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Like the video. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.